I think I have lost track of the number of meetings my husband and I have had regarding our son's Individualized Education Program, or IEP. Our first one was when he was turning 3. He's 19 now. By law, these meetings need to happen at least once a year. Ours are usually multi-part because the almost 2 hours allotted are never enough to discuss our son's progress and goals. The familiar anxiety and nervousness in my stomach come each time, feeling like I'm gearing up to fight for my son. And no matter how many meetings we've had over the years, it never seems to get easier. This year has been no different. My husband and I work full time. Scheduling an IEP meeting takes a lot of planning to arrange our work and make sure all of the teachers and therapists can attend. My husband and I usually spend at least 1 to 2 hours prepping for each IEP meeting, so we have to fit that into our schedule as well. We got through the part 1 meeting and scheduled part 2, only to find out a couple of hours before that the teacher couldn't be there and we would need to reschedule. It was at least another 3 weeks before we could meet, and more prep was needed. I found myself in tears by the end of part 2 due to a change in service we had not been notified of prior. And so we had to schedule part 3 to wrap that up. It was exhausting, and we'll do it all again next year. Before the pandemic, I attended a conference for Black families of children with special needs. I remember being struck by the realization that an IEP process that is already stressful and difficult is made more difficult for families of color, or if English is not their primary language, and the ever-present microaggressions they have to endure in their IEP meetings. My heart hurts, and I resolve to do whatever I can to make sure my agency better supports, listens to, and prepares families of color for their IEPs as they navigate the developmental disability system. As stressful as my own son's IEP meetings are, I know how lucky I am. I have a supportive partner. We have learned how to effectively advocate for our son, and we hold privilege as college-educated, employed, white parents. I want to do whatever I can to remove all the barriers these families face. They don't deserve to be treated any differently than any of us.